Drink boasts relaxation ingredients.
Melatonin and the valerian root and the rose hips.
But the name, even the color, has a street connection that buyers quickly recognize.
A purple joint?
Yeah.
Oh, it's some lean. It's some lean gonna make you relax.
The company's CEO admits the name is edgy
because it is a positive alternative to drugs and alcohol. So right now, it is cool in the youth to drink something that helps relax you, and you're not stealing liquor from your parents' cabinet.
He says it's a legal way to slow your roll. That does not include a late-night holdup at CVS. In Atlanta, Julie Wolf, 11 Live News.
Number 10, 13 days till Election Day. Our bullfighters are following the gubernatorial candidates all the way until November 2nd. So tonight, the power of going negative. The Barnes camp has taken a lot of criticism over Roy Barnes' recent TV ads, but the backlash may not be as bad as some predict. Our bullfighter Jeff Hollinger is here now with more. So, Jeff, not a hint of TV ad remorse among Barnes people?
No, not among the Barnes people or the Deal people. I mean, that's just how it's played these days. Roy Barnes has a very busy schedule the next 10 days all around the state prospecting for votes. Tomorrow it's off to Valdosta. No public sightings today, which means campaign money raising. Negative television ads and pamphlet mailers are rowdy and unsightly. Sadly, political strategists will tell you they work. The overall pitch and tone of this election cycle is, at the very least, shrill to the ear and ugly to the eye. It's like a mudslide. Two men who have been, as they say, in the arena are really interesting to talk to about the political choreography of the campaigns. Rashad Taylor, an attorney, state legislator, former operations czar of the state Democratic Party, and Darren Johnson, who ran Mayor Reed's campaign and was involved with John Lewis's past re-election in the 5th District. Both men qualified to talk about these ads, the power of going negative. They're insightful. They say these ads are what they are. They're not going anywhere.
What I see in the future is that it may get even worse. You know,
How does it get worse than what it is right now?
What I think you see even around the country is that the extremes in both parties are getting elected.
Is this the future of America, that it only gets amped up? It only gets meaner and meaner with each election cycle?
No, I think it's not the future. I actually think that if you do too much of it, it will suppress the turnout. So one thing that we're worried about right now on the Democratic side, and I know also on the Republican side, is that you don't want to suppress your turnout by being too negative.
So, Brenda, negative isn't going anywhere. Everybody complains about it. You are stopped by people all the time. So am I. It's here to stay, like bed bugs or those kudzu beetles now in our yards. I like the line creative license, which is political speak for I'm going to say whatever I want about my opponent because I can. Now, a man who only speaks truth, justice, and the American way. Number 9, Doug Richards.
Politicians seem to always demand the truth from their opponents. They are often less demanding of themselves.
There's some license, I guess.
Last night, Roy Barnes defended the license his campaign took with the audio in a commercial that shows Nathan Deal fleeing reporters. Today, Deal didn't want to talk much about the truthfulness of an ad he's running, which fabricates a quote from Barnes' spokeswoman about a child molestation case.
Congressman Deal, you have a commercial out where you changed a quote from Roy Barnes' spokesperson. Why is that okay?
I think he has defended a child molester. It actually has been verified by his own camp, so we don't think it's untrue.
But the quote is changed. Is it okay? Why is it okay to change somebody's quote and stretch the truth?
Interpretation.
I need to ask you one more question.
Deal answered questions for less than 2 minutes, then took off.
Let's not turn this into another commercial, okay?
Deal and Barnes are each angry about distortions in the other guy's commercials and justifying their own. Sound familiar? Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.
Number 8, Africanized honeybees have made their way here to Georgia now. A new report out says that the bees appear to be what killed an elderly man in Dougherty County last week after he accidentally disrupted their hive on his bulldozer. He was actually stung over 100 times. These bees are a hybrid of African and European honeybees after an experiment gone wrong in Brazil back in the 50s. Many call them killer bees because of their temper and aggressiveness. And while their venom is not any stronger than regular bees, they are very defensive and more dangerous because of the way they attack.
difference between these is European honeybee, if